I'm AUX, MC Auxiliary is my whole fucking thing. And I call myself an MC because MC means move the motherfucking crowd, you know what I mean? Shout out to Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, all them that made this fucking culture great. I'm a motherfucking hip-hop head, so before an artist, I'm a fucking hip-hop head, and I study this shit. And I try to just approach this with the best that I fucking got. With that being said, the first time I was with this motherfucking man right here, I had a fucking group going, but one of the first fucking tracks I fucking performed was this song right here. It was the day I recorded this. I moved out of my fucking pops' crib. And that was a big fucking moment for me because I was a sheltered kid. Anyhow, I'll keep all the semantics aside. That being said, this is called Two. This is called Two. Gentlemen, this is called Two, and if you ever been in a fucking rough spot before, or just been going through the motherfucking motions, run that shit, Scooby. There's a lot of emotion attached to this motherfucker, so forgive me if I close my eyes when I'm doing this shit, you know, heard? Alright, 1, 2, this is Masters and None. Let's go. I lay puzzled as I backtrack to earlier times. I was short-haired, novice, somewhat nervous and shy. The mind be dwelling on things you can no longer change. So we search for silver linings, finding sense in the pain. But at some point, you gotta just acknowledge your faults. You're hurting fam, friends, and self when you wallow in loss. Swallow your pride, but tell me, can you swallow the truth and face the flaws and shortcomings when the problem was you? I used to be content with comfort and conventional ways. Thought I found my solace living in perpetual haze. I had a list of promises that I intended to keep, sparking up another blunt. The days are turning to weeks. They say you gotta go through valleys to ascend to the peaks. Retrospect my elevation, rather stagnant. It seemed that my codependence was my co-defendant if tried. Doubt can only benefit you till the well is when dried. Second chances had close to maybe 8, about 9. Funny how will we all take for granted this time, and when it's gone, how you can't get a millisecond back. Some learn through living life exactly what they intellect lacks, and it's sad, but facts, that's the natural order of things. Rain pours and subsides, you feel the joy that it brings. To feel the sun when the clouds part ways in the skies. I got regrets, but who doesn't? Shit, I take it in stride. Was so caught up in the highs that I neglected the lows. Always playing back highlights and hindering growth. Some point you gotta choose between the past and the present. Take a glance in the mirror, reassess your reflection, because as the world turns, I learned that I don't know nothing. After all is said and done, you're feeling stuck, man, you gotta do something. You can wish and wonder, sit and suffer, ain't always gonna be that way. As the world turns, I learned that I don't know. Yo. Things I should have said were very often left in silence. Was more concerned with subsidizing all my habits and vices. Addicted personality never did me no favors. Satiated for the moment, overlooking the majors. So many layers involved, from past trauma to complacency. Promising change without a follow-through is blatantly manipulation, whether it's intended or not. You gotta hold yourself accountable and watch how you try. And all the aforementioned statements taken into account. Behind hindsight information, I'm still figuring out. Cause we all a bunch of creatures of habitual nature. I'll be checking self daily, trying to track my behavior. Still I slip up, Rome wasn't built in a day. I needed time to gain perspective, guess it's coming with age. I feel remorse for situations that were in my control. Moments of weakness, trepidation that I could have consoled. And I know it's said and done, and that's all she wrote. Both the best and worst days, both be set in stone. We're only human and we all got our wrongs and flaws. I guess I wanna say I'm sorry for the half that I caused. I was sad cause it was over, but I'm grateful it happened. I gotta show another love and display my compassion. Now I take it as a lesson to examine, evolve. All I know is I know nothing, I learn as I walk, yo. As the world turns, I learn that, yo, I don't know nothing. After all is said and done, you're feeling stuck, man, you gotta do something. You can wish and wonder, sit and suffer, ain't always gonna be that way. As the world turns, I learn that, yo, I don't know nothing. Yeah. Word the fuck up. I appreciate y'all being here for that one. That was a bitch to write, because usually I don't be putting my emotions out there, and the music is usually just bars, bars, bars the whole motherfucking way. With that being said, that was Masters of None. And speaking of bars, that's what this fourth fucking song is all about, yo. And that was a little, you know, that was a little more tame. Now I need y'all to get the fuck up out of your seats and shit like that. With that being said, y'all don't know this fucking song. If you've heard me do it before, you probably ain't know the verses, but that don't matter. You know, you're all gonna hear them while I fucking do them. But in regards to the chorus, at least y'all should, you know, get a jump up on the chorus. So when I say, for the motherfucking win, you notice, I need y'all to say, you notice, right back to me. You heard that? Word the fuck up. So when I say, for the motherfucking win, you notice. Word up, word up. One more time. For the motherfucking win, you notice. You notice. Yeah, let's go. Word up, let's go. Check it out. Yo, yo. From winter, summer to spring and autumn, got it all locked, but the safety often. Spin each ball like a pump to Mossberg, make a rapper fly about as joggers. Repping myself, don't need a sponsor. Cosign click or a kick for starters. Come through quick and eclipse the concert. Can't talk, pulling up in a flying saucer. Yeah, far from the norm, more like McDonald's. I'm sliding through styles. I'm Jerry O'Connell. They praying I stop and I move it along. Then when they see me, it's link in my bio. We should collaborate, work on a song. Never just greetings, a dap or a smile. Wishing I'm falling, keep rubbing me wrong. Might let the genie up out of the bottle, bitch. Yo, I'm partly vexed, but I'm hardly pressed. Mike, checking all these Harvey dents. Better park it over there like a party guest. I'ma leave motherfuckers with the party gift. Fuck rap star, fill it in an apple lift. I'm an OG product, you an app from Wish. Wanna know my motto, then just ask a kid. Yeah, yeah, yeah. For the motherfucking win, you know this. Yo, yo, yo. For the motherfucking win, you know this. You know this. Ain't no beat that can't touch, yo, the flow is ageless. Couldn't go right now, that the flow just shapeshift. Transcend trends into human basics and the tracks he smell, hear, touch, and taste. And sat back in the lab and I studied the ancients. Unplugged myself, musical matrix, Stream count charts and the whack-ass playlists. I'm A to the U to the crash shop. Triple H, long hair in the top spot. Pull a quad, come back for the crowd pop. No cop, goalballs, get better than shots. Predator, cover the venison, degenerates. I'm with dead with the venomous, etiquette, separated, and again, melody. I hammer with the very menace of evidence ever recorded. I'm a set of president. Yo, take a loss and find a flaw. Come back stronger just because. Turn a L into a dub. Been the mantra from the jump. Never switch up on the plan. I'll be rocking till the end. Know my name and know the brand. It's in my jeans down to the strand. Yo, yo, for the motherfucking win, you know this. You know this. Yo, yo, for the motherfucking win, you know this. You know this. One more time, yo, yo, for the motherfucking win, you know this. You know this. Yeah, yeah, for the motherfucking win, you know this. You know this. Word the fuck up. I appreciate y'all being in the building for me. I didn't want to take up too much of your time and do fucking like 6 tracks. I mean, that's a fucking exercise, dog. But nonetheless, I appreciate y'all coming out tonight. You know, just genuinely being here to support the fucking arts and your fellow creatives. The reason I made that fucking song is because, you know, everybody got like a little tagline and all that bullshit. I'm AUX for the win. And I understand that's like a general ass phrase, but for the win is because even when you taking L's, you're making W's. You take the good with the bad. You're like, what can I do better there? And that's what the fuck this shit's all about. That's why I rep this shit. That's what I'm all the fucking about. I appreciate your time. I'm MCAUXILIARY because I stay on top type shit. Thank y'all for being here for me. I appreciate y'all. Pass this back to her now. Shout out Scooby, shout out KO. I appreciate y'all genuinely. AUX for the motherfucking win.